Marcel Williams here with Elliott Wave Source, #1 source for Elliott Wave technical analysis. Today is December 4th, 2013, and today we will go over two key pairs going into the day, and that's the Aussie Kiwi and the dollar CAD. And let's just start out with the dollar CAD. Now with the dollar CAD, we're anticipating a bounce off this descending trend line as it has been held for over some time now, slightly over 2 years. So we were anticipating a bounce off this descending trend line and then for price action to break below this ascending trend line. But as we saw, prices did push above. And the reason being is that we're currently in a choppy B wave. As you see, we have it labeled as a 333 so far. So we have the W, the X, the Y, the X, and then now working on the Z to round out that B wave. And then after that, we should see the C wave fall lower to give us the B in this larger cycle. And then we should see the larger C pushing upwards. Now, as we jump down on the hourly charts, we get a closer look at the picture. So this is the end of the wave Y. So we have the end of wave Y right there, and then we see we have the AB C formation for the X wave, and then now we're working on the Z wave. Now for the Z, see we had wave A, then B, and then last week we had this labeled as 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as I stated, we thought we were going to get a bounce. So that was about 10, let's jump back, that was about 105.5. So we thought we were going to get a bounce at this level. So I had it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But as we saw, prices did push higher, so now we had to relabel. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should see prices push higher, though I'm anticipating a correction at this point. Appears as if wave 3 is over, and then we should see that bounce to the downside for wave 4. We did get slightly over 100%, so expecting that move wave 4. And the reason being is that as we jump down on the 15-minute charts to take a closer look at that wave 3, see that we had wave 1 followed by a 61.8% correction for wave 2. Wave 3 is extended by 261.8%, then 4, and then wave 5 shot slightly past that 100% mark. But definitely anticipating that prices will return from this point, as prices did slightly above, slightly around 100% off wave 1. So anticipating that prices will push lower, and wave 2 retraced 38.2%. So for this, targets are set at 61.8%. So should see a break of this ascending trend line, and that would be the confirming signal. And then once we get a break of that, then we should know that prices will go lower towards that 1.05 level and then take back off. Now let's just shift gears over to the Aussie Kiwi. And with the Aussie Kiwi, see we have a larger A, then followed by the B, which appeared to be a double 3. And then now we're working on the C of that cycle. So with wave C, we saw that we had wave 1, 2. Wave 2 was a 61.8% correction. And wave 3, we're anticipating that it will be 161.8%. Now previously we had this labeled as 1, 2. Wave 3 ended right here, then 4. And then wave 4, we were anticipating that it would push higher towards this descending trend line, as wave 2 retraced 61.8%, I believe, or 50%. So we were anticipating that prices would do something similar. Well, it retraced slightly under 76.4%, so we were anticipating that prices would have done the inverse for wave 4. And if we do have that labeled as 3, then the wave 4 would be just a tad shy of that 26.4% mark. So we still can have it labeled as that, and then the wave 4 here, or the wave 4 here, and then we're looking at that wave 5 to round out this larger wave 3. And then as we jump down on the hourly charts, we see that we are in fact in an impulsive phase. So now we had this as that wave 1, 2. Wave 2 is a 76.4% correction. Oh, shot slightly past that. And wave 3 at this time, it just shot slightly past that 100% mark. So next targets could be that 61.8% level, though would not rule out that prices do correct at this point. And as we jump down on the 15-minute charts, we get a closer look. We see we had that wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 broke below this horizontal trend line, and then right now it's trading along this descending, so we should see a retest towards the descending and that horizontal where they meet. So definitely anticipating that prices will push higher towards a 1.115, though we cannot rule out a extension within that wave 3, within that larger wave 5. So definitely we'll be monitoring these two pairs to see how they will fare out on the end of the week and the weeks to come. But definitely the outlook for the Aussie Kiwis for it to push lower, as we should finish that larger wave 5. Anticipating a bounce off this ascending trend line that has been tagged for about from 2006. So definitely anticipating a bounce off that. Maybe we'll see the prices push below and then come back up, so just give us the wick below the trend line, but then the close would be above on for this trend line. So, or we could see a head fake of some sort, but definitely anticipating that that will happen, and then we should see that correction in prices push higher, as a correction is long overdue in this pair. And for the dollar CAD, it's a bit harder to project as we are in that wave B. The wave B is usually the hardest of them to project. So, and to make matters even worse, we're in a 333, so stated a little bit harder to project, but definitely anticipating a correction, or rather for that wave C to commence in an impulsive manner. That was the video for today. Thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, definitely feel free to jump in the chat room. Paul or myself will gladly assist you with any questions or comments that may arise. And you can even shoot us an email and we'll answer that and assist you with any issues that you guys may have. Once again, thanks for watching today's video and good luck trading.